Welcome to the Little Marketing Podcast, where we share practical real-life advice for Australian small businesses. I'm Bree, and today we're going to talk about something that I'm sure every small business owner struggles with, and that's how to market your business when you're just flat out busy. You're juggling 20 different roles, you've got customers to manage, clients to serve, invoices to chase, and marketing often ends up at the bottom of the list. But don't worry, because in today's episode, I'm going to give you some super focused, high impact strategies that you can implement right away. Let's dive in. Tip number 1, be findable online. So first up, if you do nothing else, make sure that your business is easy to find online. So as we know, most Aussies, they search on Google before they even call or visit a business. So what does this mean for you? It means we need to make sure that your Google business profile is up to date. So here's a quick checklist. Make sure that your business is up to date. Are your opening hours correct? Do you have recent photos? And most importantly, are you showing up in Google searches for what you do? I know it sounds simple, but it's going to be one of the highest impact, lowest effort strategies that you can do. Set a reminder to check it monthly. It's only going to take 5 minutes, but it's going to make sure that you're up to date and being found by the people who are looking for you. Tip number 2, be clear with your positioning. So next up, we're going to focus on clarity. So your customers or your clients should know within 5 seconds what you do, who you do it for, and why you're different to the competition. Here's a quick test for you. So if you read aloud your Instagram or your website to someone who's not super familiar with your business, do they straight away understand what you do? And if not, it's probably time to clarify your positioning. If someone lands on your website or walks past your shopfront, they should know in 5 seconds what you do. You don't need any fancy phrases, you just need a clear positioning statement that hits the following things that are what you do, who you do it for, and why you're different to the competition. Fixing your message doesn't cost any money, it just takes focus. And when you're short on time, being clear is one of the most effective things that you can do for your small business. Tip number 3, be consistent. Okay, so let's talk content. So when you're time poor, don't try and do it all. You don't have to be posting every day on every single platform. One of the biggest traps that we see small business owners fall into is that they think they need to be posting everywhere, every day. The key is consistency over quantity. So even if you just pick one platform that your audience uses, it could be Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and just commit to showing up once a week with some helpful or simple content. Some content ideas could be a client story or a client spotlight, a behind the scenes moment, a client win, or just something that's relevant to your industry. If you're consistent, even if it's just weekly, you're going to build up trust with your audience, and this is going to turn into referrals, repeat business, and growth for your small business. Here's a hack: batch create your content once a week, and in about 60 minutes, you'll have a month's worth of content ready to go. So we're going to aim for consistency over quantity with our social media. Tip number 4 is prioritizing customer experience. Another high leverage area that you can focus on even when you're time poor is customer experience. How your customers and clients feel during and after they work with you. Over 50% of Aussies say that they would leave a business after just one bad experience. So that just shows how fragile loyalty can be if service slips. So here's why this matters, because getting a repeat client is going to cost you far less than getting a new client. These repeat clients are going to be the most loyal. They're the ones who spend more time and tell their friends. So you don't need to overhaul your entire operation. Just a few simple shifts can enhance your customer experience. A few ideas: so be responsive, so replying to emails and phone calls within the first 24 hours. Go the extra mile, so send a follow-up email after working with your client or your customer, just asking how you went and if they need anything further. And gathering feedback, so even just a text after you finish working with them, it allows you to gather information and also improve. These steps are only going to take a few minutes, and yet they build trust and repeat business without pouring money into getting new clients. Tip number 5, leverage your network. And finally, let's talk about tapping into something that you already have, and that is your network. Whether it's partners, clients, or industry contacts, your network can be one of the most valuable marketing tools that you have. Word of mouth referrals are powerful. Over 80% of Aussies say that they trust recommendations from people that they know. So if you're short on time marketing your business, leveraging your network can bring in extra clients without you having to spend much time at all. A few simple strategies on how to do this. Asking for reviews. So after a positive interaction, you could ask your customer or your client if they would be willing to provide a review or a testimonial for your business. You can then ask them if they're happy for this to be shown on Google or on your website, just to build trust and credibility for your business. Asking for referrals. You could let people know that you're looking to bring in new business and ask if they know anyone who could benefit from your services. This can also help to bring in some new leads. So if you engage with other industry partners, you could ask about some cross promotions. You could feature each other on your socials or on a blog post. It's simple, but it can be pretty high impact. All right, so if we wrap up today's episode, here's what you need to focus on if you are poor on time. 1, being findable, so update your Google business profile. Number 2, be clear with your positioning so that people know exactly what you do, who you do it for, and why you're different to the competition. Number 3, being consistent, so showing up at least once a week on one platform with helpful, simple content. Number 4, prioritizing customer experience, so making good customer experience a habit for your small business. And number 5, leverage your networks, so use the power of testimonials and referrals to help grow your small business. So that's it, small, manageable steps that add up to a big impact. So by focusing on these 5 simple steps, you'll be able to build trust and start growing your small business without having to add extra hours to your day. If this episode helped, please share it with a fellow business owner who's also juggling a million things like you. And if you want help creating a marketing plan that actually fits your time and your business, that's exactly what we do here at Little Marketing. You can follow us on socials or visit our website, which is littlemarketing.com.au, to learn more.
Please note that all the information provided on this podcast is general in nature and is not intended to be specific advice to your individual situation. Please be sure to engage a professional for a customized approach to your business and personal circumstances.